Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of MEW or Matt's Extreme Wrestling, where today, first I'm going to explain why everything looks like this. I was in the middle of filming this review and my camera quit because I had a junk battery in it and it completely fried over the file, so that file is gone forever. I was literally almost done filming the review for you guys. And that happened, so if you guys are wondering, MEW, why does the figure's already out of the box? What's going on? Well, we're going to skip the packaging segment. Well, actually, I'll probably pull one of the packagings up so you guys can see it. But we're just going to kind of go over the figures very quickly because, yeah, I'm not happy. I lost all that footage. So, we're going to take a look at Mace's accessories, then Mace, and then we're going to look at Bret Hart's accessories, and then Bret Hart, and yeah. So, let's dive into Mace's accessories right now. So, diving into Mace's accessories, we're just going to keep everybody like this, so that way I can kind of get through this quickly, but still review everybody at the same pace. We're going to start with the mask, and I think this looks really, really weird. I'm not the biggest fan of this. With T-Bar, we actually got an additional head sculpt that wasn't a masked head sculpt. I think that was just the better way to go. This just looks weird. I mean, I like it. It's a good piece, but it's plugging this onto the figure. And yeah, that looks really, really good. So, the head sculpt without the mask does not look the greatest. And the mask just by itself looks alright. So, if you pair them together, it looks really, really good. And then he does have some interchangeable hands. He does have interchangeable mic holding hands. Or, not mic holding hands. I'm sorry, guys. He does come with interchangeable fisted hands. And then out of the packaging on the figure, he does come with the mic holding hands, which are really, really nice. As well for that is he does come with his coat accessory, which is really, really nice. I actually like this piece. I like all the sculpting on it. I love all the white and the red. You can see the false hood on the back. Just a nice cut-off hoodie. But yeah, so that is it for Mace's accessories. So now we're going to take a look at Mace himself. Alright guys, and taking a look at Mace himself, starting out with head sculpt. The hair, like right here going down, looks really, really weird. And I'm not the biggest fan of this head sculpt. I mean, the facial expression just looks like he's dead. And I like the face paint, and the face is alright. I just don't like the facial expression. It looks really, really weird. And all the stuff in the hair looks really, really good. The hair color looks good. Going down into the torso, he does have his tattoo right there with a little bit of paint chip right there. He does have a fairly decent ab crunch. He can do all the arm articulation and everything like that. He can move his elbow and everything like that. He does have a bicep cut right there. Black elbow pads on both sides and black wrist tape. This one goes up higher to make it look like forearm tape. And this is where I really like the figure. Oh yeah, he does have his arm tattoos going all the way down. This is where I like the figure. I like all of the like honeycomb designs for like the belt. And on this leg right here, you got the graphic right there on this leg. He can kick forward pretty good. He can do the splitsies. Not the best, but also not the worst. He does have upper thigh cut. He does have double jointed knees. He does have upper boot rotation as well as an ankle rocker. It does work better on this leg, which is really, really nice. I like these little pieces that are on both of his legs, or on his shoes. I do like them a lot. It's like a belt accessory, but for his, like, shoes, which is really, really nice. I mean, I don't mind the figure. I just don't think it's the greatest figure. I mean, the head sculpt does hurt it and everything like that. Basically from the neck down, the figure's alright. It's just the head sculpt that I don't like. But yeah. So that's it for all of Mace's accessories and Mace himself. So let's dive into Bret Hart's accessories and Bret Hart. Alright, so getting into Bret Hart's accessories, we're going to get his glasses out of the way. These are a really, really nice shade of pink. They do fit the figure very, very well. I do like them. They do look really, really nice. And then for interchangeable hands, these are the hands that come on the figure. I just took them off to review the figure when I was going over that. And then right there, my camera crashed. So yeah. These are really nice, and then these are the hands that are out of the packaging, not on the figure, and they're mic holding hands, and I like them. I wish we could have gotten some fisted hands with Bret. And then he also does come with a very, very classic Intercontinental Championship. A really good championship. I love all the colors that are on it. A classic. And yeah, everything for that looks good. So yeah, that's it for Bret Hart's accessories. So let's dive into Bret Hart himself. Alright guys, and diving into Bret Hart himself, starting out with head sculpt. I do agree with everybody. I do think this is the strongest Bret Hart head sculpt that we have gotten in recent memory. I do like it. I like the facial expression. I like the hair. The glasses do fit the figure very, very well, like I said. I do like those in there too, which are really, really nice. Going down into the torso, he does have a really good ab crunch. The singlet on the top is sculpted onto the body. My heart is misprinted. Well, actually, looking at the back of the box, it looks like it's supposed to do that. So that's nice. And then going into the arms, he can do all the arm articulation. He has the bicep articulation right there. He has double jointed, pinless elbows, same as Mace. And he does have pink wrist tape with the black elbow pads, which are really, really nice. Going down into the trunks, he does have the waist swivel. He can kick forward. He does have double jointed knees with the nice pink, black, and white attire. I think this is a really good attire. He does have the pink knee pads, the black hearts right here. And it does say Hitman right here with, like, I almost want to say this is like a feather detail. He does have the stars on the back with some more of that feather. It's almost like fire or feather detailing, and it does say Hitman right here. Going down into the boots, I do like these boots. The nice white with the pink and the black look really, really nice. He does have the stars on both sides of the boots, and they do have the good foot articulation, which is really, really nice. And yeah, that is it for the Bret Hart figure. So I'm going to move everything, and we're going to compare Bret Hart to some other Bret Hart Elite figure comparisons. Alright, and before we get into those comparisons, I do want to go over the packaging really quickly. So, if you spin them around to the front, as you can see, they're empty. But you do have the WWE logo right there, pictures of both of them right there, their names right there, first time in the line right there for Mace. Spinning it around, you do have a really nice image of both the talent right there. And then spinning it around, you have the back of the box shot. If you'd like to read Mace's bio read, you can pause it now. Rest of the figures in the wave, which we've went over. And if you'd like to read Bret Hart's bio read, you can pause it now. Rest of the figures in the wave. Just the other stuff right here, True Effects Technology, Certificate of Authenticity, their names right there. But yeah, that's it for the packaging. So let's get into the Bret Hart Elite figure comparisons. And comparing Bret Hart to some other figures from my Bret Hart collection, I am missing one of them. I could not find my WrestleMania 30 Heritage figure, unfortunately. So I do apologize for that. But comparing our brand new Bret Hart to the Survivor Series Bret Hart and the WrestleMania Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, I'm sorry, Bret Hart. I swear this figure looks more like Ozzy Osbourne than Bret Hart. It's just the face and the hair. But he does compare very, very well to the other figures. But yeah, I do not like this head sculpt. And this head sculpt looks like Ozzy Osbourne. And this is the head sculpt that looks most like Bret Hart, in my opinion. But yeah, that's it for Bret Hart. Alright guys, and it is time for that portion of the review where we will rank Elite Series 94 from worst to best in my own personal opinion. And going into this wave, I was only hyped for a couple of figures. The only ones really were Edge, MSK, and I think that was it. And kind of the Stephanie. I mean, I was kind of excited for all the figures in the wave. Mace I was excited for because we would be completing our Retribution. Bret Hart was exciting because it's another Bret Hart, and the head sculpt actually looked really, really good. Stephanie, MSK, and Edge were the ones that I was really looking forward to. Edge being the most excited because we got the WrestleMania 37 Edge where he took on Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan for the Universal Championship. But yeah, so if you guys don't know the criteria of this, basically it's hype level for the figure, how the figure looks, accessories, basically everything goes in to determining if a figure is good or bad. And just because a figure comes in dead last doesn't mean it doesn't have any redeeming qualities, and just because the figure comes in the best spot doesn't mean it's without its flaws. So, the worst figure in the set, the head sculpt hurts him really badly in the ranking. I don't like the head sculpt, I don't like the facial expression, the hair, coming off how it does and then going down looks really, really weird. I don't really like that at all. It's not a terrible figure. From the neck down, it's a really strong figure. It's just the head sculpt hurts it. So that is why Mace comes in at the number 6 spot. Alright, number 5. I'm going with Stephanie. And the only reason why I say that Stephanie comes in the fifth spot is because of something that's on the back of the figure. I'll actually show it to you guys really, really quick just so you guys can know if you guys missed that review. It does have all of the like scribble detailing, like it says TM and at 2014 WWE Made in China, 2014 Mattel 1186 MJ1 /NL. So it has literally like something that would be seen on the back of a box or under the box, and I don't like that. I don't want to see basically copyright information on a figure. I just want the figure. Put that on the box, don't put that on the figure. But the head sculpt is incredible. I love the cloth shirt. I love the championship that it comes with. But it's just that minor detail that hurt the figure. So that is why Stephanie comes in at the number 5 spot. Alright guys, number 4. I'm going with Bret Hart. The head sculpt is not perfect, and I know I praised the head sculpt in this review, but it's not perfect. It still has its flaws. I think without the glasses, it looks somewhat like Bret. Like, it's over the 50%. Like, you know, if you were to look at that, like, that's Bret Hart. But if you put the glasses on, that's Bret Hart. I do like the attire. I just think it looks really similar to that WrestleMania 30 Heritage figure. And I'm going to try and find that figure so that way I can put them side by side and show that on my Instagram, because I have a feeling that this is either really close to that figure or it's a straight up re-release. But it says SummerSlam on the back of the box, so I have no idea. But there is a little bit of paint chipping right there. But yeah, that's why it comes in at the number 4 spot. But all in all, a really good figure. Alright, top 3. I'm going with Nash Carter. And honestly, a really good figure from head to toe. I love the head sculpt. I love the fade. I love the attire. I love all his tattoos. This is just a really good figure. Like, there's not much to complain about. Somebody had to go in the number 3 spot, so I figured Nash. Alright, guys. Number 2 and number 1, we have Edge and Wesley. I'm going Edge number 1 and Wesley number 2. The only reason why I say that is because the white gear for Edge I was so hyped for. And I love the head sculpt. I love the attire. This is just the far superior figure. That doesn't mean that Wesley is terrible. I love the shorts mold. I love the shorts mold that they use for him. His formula could use some work. Same with Edge. If they added chest hair and maybe strayed away from the Daniel Bryan torso, I think Edge would be a lot better. But just based on the figure, the attire, and everything like that, Edge is number 1. Wesley is number 2. Wesley's head sculpt is really, really good. But yeah. So, if you want a worst to best, basically, line, like how we do here on MEW, you have Mace as the worst figure. Stephanie next. Bret Hart 4. Nash Carter 3, Wesley 2, if he doesn't fall and take out Edge, and Edge at number 1. So you have the worst figure to the best figure, in my own personal opinion. Meh. Alright guys, that is going to wrap things up for the review today on the Elite Series 94 Mace and Bret the Hitman Hart. I hope you guys did enjoy the review today. If you guys did enjoy the review today, a like and a comment is always acceptable, and subscribing to the channel with turning on that notification bell so that way you guys never miss a review here on the channel. If you guys would like to pick up these figures, you can do so. Go over to ringsidecollectibles.com, wrestlingfigures.com, 2 links to get you to the same website. Go check out everything that they have to offer. the ringside exclusive To the Moon Cameron Grimes just released, as well as Ultimate Edition 14 just re-released from back order. So go pick up those figures. Those figures are really great. Go pick up Elite Series 94, 95. Get your pre-orders in. I do believe their Labor Day sale is still going on, so go cash in on those deals. And if you guys want some thoughts and opinions really quick, the Bret Hart is definitely superior over Mace. Mace's figure is alright. From the neck down, it is really good. The head sculpt hurt it really badly. So, I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you guys all in the very next review. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and peace!